Ayo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy Exotic back here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. And in today's video what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a class setup video. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the MP5, the submachine gun. It is, I think it's one of the best guns in the game. I enjoy using the gun a lot. It's really good for close-up. It's okay. It's okay for long range. It's not the best gun for long range. Obviously, they do have the sniper rifles and the assault rifles and everything for long range. But this is a good close to medium range weapon. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get into the setup that I have. It's a pretty good setup. I was looking around a lot for different setups, just trying a bunch of different things, and this is the best that I found for my style of play. So let's go ahead and get straight on into the different modifications and stuff that I have on the gun. Alrighty, so first what we're going to do is we're going to start with the muzzle. So the muzzle that I found that would be the best for this gun, like I said, for my playstyle, is going to be the monolithic suppressor. It does suppress the sound, and the damage rate does go up a little higher. As you can see, the cons are aim down sight speed and aim walking steadiness, which isn't really any, there's not really even a problem with that. You don't really need to aim down the sight speed or aim walking steadiness. So like I said, the monolithic suppressor for the muzzle. The next what we want to go over to is you want to go head on over to stock, and you do want to put on the FTAC collapsible stock. So it does bring down your aiming stability and your recoil control, but the recoil control doesn't matter because of the underbarrel that we are going to put on the gun. The aiming stability, that's not really too big of a deal. If you do watch my previous video and you do see the different aiming settings that I have put on, that aiming stability doesn't really have any effect. The pros to having this FTAC collapsible is the movement speed and the aim down sight speed. So if we go back to the barrel, the con was the aim down sight speed. This FTAC collapsible does bring that aim down sight speed back to where it should be. So I suggest the FTAC collapsible. Let's move on over to the PERK. So I would suggest doing the fully loaded PERK, because you do start off with max starting ammo. There's not really any cons to it. I mean, you could use the FMJ, the full metal jacket, if you were looking to use this gun for long range. But like I said, I feel like this gun is more for close range to medium range, not really too much for long range. So I would suggest using this fully loaded, like I said, to start off with your maximum ammo. So the next what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the ammunition, and I would suggest doing the 45 round mag. So with the 45 round mag, there is some pros and cons. The con is the aim down sight speed, but like I said, that FTAC collapsible does raise the aim down sight speed, so that doesn't really matter. Then we have the movement speed. The movement speed, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But the pros, obviously the magazine ammo capacity. I'd rather have more ammo in the gun so that I don't have to keep reloading as often. So moving on to the underbarrel. So when we were talking about the FTAC collapsible, when it said the aiming stability and the recoil control, the Merc foregrip, it does have recoil control and hipfire accuracy. So with the stock, when it tells you that there is recoil control, that's a con. This Merc foregrip is going to take over that recoil control, and that's going to cancel out that stock. So if you put that stock on, I would suggest using the Merc foregrip to cancel out that recoil control. So the cons are the aim walking movement speed and the aim down sight speed. But like I said, we do have that attachment on the gun that does up that aim down sight speed, so that doesn't really matter. So this is a setup that I have here. Like I said, we have the monolithic suppressor for the muzzle, the FTAC collapsible stock, the fully loaded perk, the 45 round mag ammunition, and the Merc foregrip underbarrel. This is what I would believe to be the best for my gameplay style attachments class setup for the MP5. I mean, there's different types of gameplay that you guys play. You guys play all different styles, all different ways, so there could be something you can change on here, but for my game style, this is what I think to be the best. You can go ahead and watch. I'm gonna play a game so you guys can see the way this gun plays and my game style. If you do have the same gaming style as me, then I would suggest that this would be the best to you know, have for the MP5. So we're gonna go ahead and move on down to my secondary. Obviously I do have overkill on, so I do have a secondary weapon here in my loadout. So I just have the regular Uzi as my secondary weapon. I do have the flash guard muzzle on the Uzi. Go on over to OPTIC. I have the operator reflex sight as well as the heavy hitter perk. So obviously I didn't unlock the fully loaded for this specific weapon yet, because I don't really use this as much, considering that I do use the MP5. I just don't use the secondary weapon. So we'll go ahead and put this Merc foregrip on here. I would suggest you use the Merc foregrip on, I mean, a lot of weapons. The Merc foregrip is a really good thing to use for the weapons, as it does help your recoil control. Without that recoil control, what's going to happen is your spray is going to be all out of whack. You're going to be spraying all over the place, and you'll be able to see it. If you have a red dot on the gun, without that recoil control, that red dot is going to start moving all over the place, and you're going to miss 99.9% of your shots. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hop in into a game, and I'll show you guys how this gun works. Alrighty guys, so we are into the gameplay. So let's go ahead and so I can show you guys how this gun is, just so you guys can watch my playstyle. Now, I don't really have too different of a playstyle to a lot of people. I kind of play the same as a lot of people. I sit back too much. I like to, you know, get out into the action. I didn't even see him there. But as I was saying, I like to get out into the action. I don't like to sit back and kind of just do nothing, you know. Like the people that camp in the game, I don't really like people that camp. Like, we need to get out into the action and play the game normally. You guys understand what I'm saying? What? I tagged that guy so many times. I thought this was hardcore. He flashed me. I was just trying to spray. Alrighty, you're down. Don't see anybody over there. As you guys can tell by the last few people that I've killed, if you watch the recoil, if you remember when we put on the, I don't remember which attachment it was. It might have been, oh, it was the stock. If you watch my recoil, I don't really have that bad of a recoil, and that's because of the Merc foregrip, like I was saying. What that Merc foregrip does, it's just like in real life. When they're shooting, you can look at the gun and you can see that he is holding onto that foregrip, that Merc foregrip, and that is what is controlling my recoil. So we don't really get that too bad of a recoil off this gun with that recoil, that foregrip on there. Okay, he died. I have no idea where that guy is.
Enemy care package inbound.
And this is my secondary, which is the Uzi with the red dot sight on it. You won't really see too much recoil off that either because of the Merc foregrip on there. Before I use the Merc foregrip for this gun, if you'd be able to see it, it would be, my aim would be so off. It would be terrible. But with that Merc foregrip on there, it doesn't really move too much, and I can normally have better spray and hit my shots more often. And these people just camp. Like, you see that guy laying there? So like they have that kind of long range play style. So with this class, I mean, I don't think that would really be too good for them because, like I said, they have a long range play style. Like I was saying, I need to be up in the action, and that's the second teammate that's killed me so far. Like I was saying, like I like to be up in the action. I don't like to sit back and camp. I feel like you get no kills that way. Like if I'm laying there camping and like I hear a whole bunch of gunshots around me and stuff, like I feel like I'm losing out on so much. Like I'm losing out on the whole game. Like I'm getting no kills or anything. So don't get me wrong. I mean, I will run and I'll sit somewhere for a second, but I don't camp like the whole game. I'll sit there for a couple seconds, and get my kills. Like if I'm targeting somebody. Seriously? Like if I'm targeting somebody or something, then I'll sit where I know they're gonna come, and then I'll kill them when they come by. But other than that, I don't really do I don't really sit there and camp for too long. We're getting this guy. Is there in there anymore? Oh, he's in there now. Oh no. Thanks. What, he killed my teammate too? I really gotta go in there and get that guy. Seriously, with this dragon fire, or the dragon's breath, I don't remember really what it's called. But that is another good thing. Like with a shotgun, if you do put dragon's breath on there, that's a really good attachment to have when you're going. So, like, I knew that guy was gonna come there, and like I was saying before, how if I like camp, and then camp for a second, but that wasn't really considered camping, because I really wasn't like just chilling in one spot.
Hostiles in the area.
And we have to get this guy.
Throw a grenade.
This guy is my target. It's probably not even here. Nope, he's not even in here anymore. This is another thing I sometimes do. Like I'm sitting up in a window. I'll just sit here and just snag them as they run by. But I don't really stay here for too long. And then again, that goes back to my kind of gameplay style. I'm not really a long range shooter. I like to be up close, kind of, at medium range, and that's why I use this gun with these attachments on. As you guys can tell, I don't have a scope on this gun. Did he kill me? Oh no, it's a different guy. But as you guys can tell, I don't have a scope on this gun. I just use a regular scope for it. A scope is not really needed on any gun. I mean, they obviously do come with their iron sights, which for all the attachments that I have on this gun, I don't have any room for a sight on it. But even if I did have room, I don't think I would really use a sight on this gun. There's not really a need to use a sight on this gun. I feel like the sights work perfectly fine. And there's no reason for me to have a red dot sight or any kind of sight if I'm not going to be killing anybody from long range. So if I'm close range and medium range with somebody, then there's no reason for me to have any big sight or anything on there, and then that just takes up one of my extra spots for an attachment to put on the gun. So if I had put an attachment or a scope on the gun, I would have taken off one of my attachments, which I wouldn't be able to have my class set up the way I do have my setup, the way that I wanted to show you guys my setup. Oh, what was that? That spray was absolutely terrible. I don't know where that guy was that killed me the last time. Yeah, I don't know. I got you. Oh! Wow, he has a pistol. Well, I guess that's what happens when you play hardcore. Everybody runs around with pistols. I think what I'm gonna do next, guys, is I'm gonna make a nice suppressed pistol class. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to do a suppressed pistol class to play hardcore. I mean, there's a lot of pistol play. People that use pistols in hard pistol class, like a suppressed pistol class, or any kind of class that you guys want me to do. Of course, I'll do it for you guys. I'll put out any class you guys want, whether it be an assault rifle class, a sniper class. I have a lot of different good classes that I will show you guys. I think this thing's gonna kill me. All lines. Can I disrupt it? Yes. Okay. I guess I got destroyed. No! I saw him. I was gonna come back out in the window and kill that guy too. Alrighty, so we do have about 15 seconds left of this round with the MP5 class. Like I was saying earlier, if you guys do want to see any kind of class, no matter what kind of class it is, even if it's not in, you know, my play style, I'll still make it for you guys anyway. I have a class for every gun that I've kind of thought of and made up on my own, just sitting here, just, you know, kind of putting different attachments and different things on different guns that I've kind of seen that really fit good on that gun. I mean, I wouldn't give you guys any guns that I don't use personally or that don't work too good. Like, if I didn't use this gun with this attachment on kind of a regular basis, I mean, I wouldn't have really showed you guys it. If I didn't think it was a good gun, or this gun didn't really, or if this gun didn't get me as many high kill games as I've had, I wouldn't have showed you guys it. But like I was saying, if you guys do have any, you know, guns, classes that you guys want me to do, that you guys use, that you guys are looking for, you know, different attachments to put on it and everything to make it like a really good gun in the game to get high kill games and everything, make sure you guys do comment what kind of gun you would want me to do. Make sure you guys smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so that you are notified when I do post a new video. And if you do want to work on your aim, make sure you do check out my previous video on the aim assist settings that I did. Like I was saying, if you are new here, make sure you do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button for more content on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I will see you guys in the next one.